Vardan, Divine Pisces 222. It is Monday, June 8th, 2020. I'm going to do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. Sorry, my shirt's too big. I want to thank everybody for their support, for your emails and your well wishes and the good vibes and all the support that I received. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I had a very, very, very rough week. Okay, last week. I'm not going to go into everything, but just know I was going through something that was very physically draining, very physically painful, emotionally and mentally draining. Okay, it was keeping me from really doing much of anything. I didn't even clean my house much. Like, I was focusing mainly on taking care of myself and my daughter at this point, and working, like my actual job. So I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate your understanding, and to everybody who's waiting on a reading, I will resume this week. I'll try to get that out to you as soon as I can, so I do apologize. I don't think I'm too behind, so it should be okay. But just know I'll be getting to those as soon as I possibly can. So thank you guys so much. All right. So, wow. I feel like a lot of you right now are feeling like you've been quite out of control of your own happiness recently. Like, there's been a lot of circumstances that have brought up a lot of darkness in us, I think. A lot of us not really quite sure how to manifest our own happiness right now because of how low this vibration just around the earth seems to be right now. Just the world, very low vibrational right now. Okay. And I think it's important to remember, you can't really control circumstances. You can't control people around you, no. But you can control yourself, okay? You can control how you react. You can control how you deal with certain situations and how you deal with certain people, especially if they are being confrontational, being nasty. We have these people in our lives, and sometimes they're people that are close to us. Sometimes people that we know, they're people that are in our family, and they come at us sometimes, and we feel defensive. So we get into this low vibrational state of feeling defensive, right? Of, acting out, of acting in accordance to how someone is treating us, and a lot of us, sometimes we feel like we can't control that because it's a reaction, right? It's a reaction. That's what they call the reptilian brain coming in, okay? Where, someone's coming at you, you're going to come at them back, right? So I feel like a lot of us right now, we're shattering a lot of illusions as regards how we react to certain situations and how we react to certain people, and how people react to us. Does that make sense? And so, yeah, there's a lot of illusions surrounding that right now. There's a lot of illusion in general going on in the world right now. A lot. Let me just tell you, nothing is ever as it seems. Okay? Don't take things at face value, because 9 times out of 10, there's something underlying there. Okay? And listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Okay? If you're in a situation that, you feel like is harming you in some way, and some of you literally feel stuck in situations that you feel are harming you. You feel like you can't do anything about it, and that's your illusion. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Trust yourself. There is something else you can do. You can control yourself. You can get out of the situation, okay? You don't have to retaliate. You don't have to get stuck in that loop. You don't have to stoop to that level. You can rise above it, okay? You can rise above it, okay? All of this darkness that's coming in, all of this toxicity that's coming in right now in the world, okay? I mean, we're talking, it's some seriously messed up stuff that's happening right now, okay? But the problem is some people, they get stuck in this hate and this fear cycle. And so at the beginning of the year, we have fear, and now it's like hate, okay? So we have hate and fear this year. Where's the love at? Where's the love at? Literally, Hanson, where's the love, right? Where's the love? There isn't any, it feels like, okay? We've got to, just as a collective, we have got to conquer this darkness here. We've got to conquer this fear. We've got to conquer this toxicity, okay? We have got to bring love into the situation, raise the vibration, okay? Because right now we've got some serious darkness going on, okay? And all it's doing is perpetuating more and more fear. And what's happening with the fear? What is this doing? What is this doing to people? Okay? Think about that. What is it doing to people, okay? So, you know, I'm getting that this is affecting the collective quite seriously. I'm getting maybe some regression. I feel some of you might be, I don't know, kind of stuck in this awakening cycle. Like some people are, this year has been a serious awakening year, okay? A lot of people have been going through awakenings this year for a lot of reasons, okay? And sometimes darkness is how you awaken. Sometimes being confronted with something, sometimes being confronted with your own illusion is enough to snap you awake, okay? And I feel like that's what's happening to a lot of people right now, and it's just in general across the collective, okay? Divine Feminine, I feel like, or at least the feminine energy right now, I feel, is feeling a little defeated. Like there's so much ego happening around here right now, just in general around people and just in the world, okay? Divine, the feminine energy, you know, which of course governs spirituality and intuition, is feeling a little defeated, okay, by obviously the toxicity. And I feel like right now, I mean, just in general, this entire year, I think the world has been going through one giant karmic cycle, a huge karmic cycle, okay? Very toxic, very scary. And the world itself is it's like everyone is trying to clear this karma that's coming up here. Okay, 2020 is a year, I'm telling you, a year of clearing cycles. Okay, not just personal cycles. Some of us are paying back karma that isn't even ours. Okay, think about that. As a light worker, a lot of times you are paying back karma that isn't yours. And it's easy to get stuck in a victim mode because of that. You're like, this is not my fault. I didn't have anything to do with this. Why am I getting punished? Right? It's because you're a light worker. You take on other people's karma sometimes, unfortunately. Okay? So how do we combat that? We bring love into the situation, bring forgiveness into the situation. That's the main thing, is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at Divine Masculine right now. Yeah, Divine Masculine is trying to get out. I mean, Divine Masculine's been this way for a while, though. The masculine energy, just in general, has just had enough. It's just had enough. Feeling stuck in this just literally karmic cycle. This feeling like you're paying back debt all the time, right? It wants to get out of that. Really wants to get out of that. Okay, tired of the conflict. Tired of feeling defensive. I'm telling you, Divine Masculine, there's so much defensive energy going on right now. Masculine energy is feeling incredibly defensive. Okay, and a lot of this is ego. Okay, masculine energy rules ego. All right, so feeling defensive about a certain karmic situation. Okay, wanting to just break free of that. A lot of them just want to get out. They just want to be free. They don't even know how or why or how they're gonna do it, but they know that they don't want to be there. You know. And they feel like they're constantly having to defend themselves, you know, from this conflict that keeps going on around them, okay? And it's inner conflict, external conflict, whatever. But I'm just feeling unmotivated, right? It's like they feel stuck. They literally feel stuck. I'm talking about victim mode right now. Divine Masculine, very, very much in victim mode. And I feel it's manifesting to them, a lot of them, in karmic situations. Okay, it could be karmic partnerships, could be a job, could be a family situation, religion, whatever. And it's manifesting that way in their personal lives, okay? And so the external is always a reflection of the internal, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, so Divine Masculine has a lot of internal struggles going on as well, okay? Divine Masculine, not really quite sure how to break out of the cycle. Okay, and again, female karmic usually represented by, okay, the Queen of Pentacles, and it's in reverse right here. So we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? See that? So, I mean, some of them are in some situations where there is a lot of conflict, okay? They feel like they can't do anything about it, okay? They feel stuck, but they know that they don't want to be there. They know this is not right. There's something not right about this. They don't know what it is, but there's something not right, okay? And some of them are just stuck in that victim mode. Some of them are so stuck in that victim mode that they don't know how to break that victim mode, if that makes sense, and get out. Okay. I do feel some divine masculines right now are really, really, really wanting to reach out to their divine feminine. Okay. Some of them may be reaching out. 3D, 5D, whatever. And you may be getting dreams, you may be getting visions, you may be getting, you know, it happens to me quite a lot. That's how my divine masculine communicates with me anymore, right? And it's just like, there's so much inner conflict about how they feel in general. I think they don't know how to put it into words. So a lot of times, you know, when they reach out in the 5D, they'll show you something, okay? They'll literally show you something. They might show you a memory, or they might show you something that's happening in their lives right then, or they might show you a metaphor. My divine masculine, the weirdest thing ever, he in 5D space or in dreams, a lot of times he communicates me through text. It's really funny. You know, in the dream. So it's like actually having a full-on message conversation in dreams. Okay. So it depends on your connection. Okay. So that your divine masculine more than likely is reaching out divine feminine. So pay attention to the messages. Okay. There's something there that he's trying to tell you. So divine feminine, like I said earlier, I feel like divine feminine's feeling incredibly, incredibly defeated right now, or the feminine energy, because of what's going on right now with the ego kind of resurging. Okay, it's just been this back and forth. Okay, there's no stability. It feels very unstable, right? So divine feminine feeling fairly defeated right now. Some of you, it's a third party situation. Some of you, it's an addiction, it's a relationship, it's a person, it's a family, whatever. There's a third party situation that's been making you feel defeated, and it could be your counterparts karmic situation that's been making you feel defeated. Okay. And you know, you can't look at it that way. You also have to keep in mind that, you know, as divine feminines, if your divine masculine has a karmic partner, or a karmic, could be, you know, a mother or a father or a family member, whatever, a karmic, okay, you also have a karmic debt with that person. Okay, so there's something that you're paying back as well. Okay, so you and your counterpart are the same soul, so of course you're going to have a karmic connection with their karmic. Does that make sense? Okay, so there's something that you're paying back as well. There's something there. Okay, so don't let it defeat you. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to pay it back. Okay, and some of you aren't seeing this bigger picture. Some of you are just feeling left out in the cold by it, and you're not looking at the bigger picture here. Okay, there's something that's being paid back. The world right now. Okay, the world is dealing with a huge karmic debt right now. Okay, it has been dealing with it for a while, but it just kind of like exploded at the beginning of this year. Okay, so it's the world, yes, but it's everyone individually. We are all dealing with something, and it's manifesting. It's like the world is exploding because we all have this karmic debt that we're trying to pay back individually. So it's just like, okay, so again, look at the bigger picture, divine feminine. Okay, don't resist your healing here. And I feel like a lot of you are. I feel like you're so stuck in victim mode. Okay, oh, he never contacts me. Oh, he's dealing with his karmic. Oh, I don't even know where it started skipping, so I'm just gonna pick up. Okay, but yeah, victim mode, guys. A lot of you are just stuck in victim mode so much that you're not even paying attention to your healing. You're forgetting the point. You're forgetting that this is a healing opportunity. This is, it's not something that the world is not against you. Okay, the world is not against you. The world doesn't owe you anything. Nothing. Okay, you get what you put out. If you're putting out hate, if you're putting out fear, if you're putting out nastiness, negativity, guess what you're going to get? Duh. Negativity. You're going to get hate, violence, anger, fear. Okay? You get what you give. Okay? Just remember that. Okay? But some of you are just, I think some of you are just not really quite sure at this point. Some of you are not sure about the connection again. There's this doubt coming in. There's this doubt coming in about the connection. The connection itself. Okay. Some of you are just like, you're not sure. Like, you're like, is my person actually my person? The thing is does it matter? Why does it matter? They did their job. They woke you up. Right? They were supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there, regardless if they were supposed to be there permanently or not. Same thing I told my my ex-husband, like, you know, talking about we were meant to be, but not forever. Okay? There was a purpose. The purpose was served. The lessons were learned. Right? Now it's time to move on. Okay? All right, so connecting energies. Yeah, I mean, there's been so much disappointment in these connections, guys. And a lot of it's just because of the karma that's been built up that needs to be cleared. You know? And you've got to get out of that disappointment mode, guys. You got to stop looking at what you don't have. Okay? And look at what you do have. Look at the things that are coming for you. Look at the abundance that you have right there within your reach. All you have to do is reach out and take it. So stop sitting there thinking that you don't have anything. There's absolutely no reason to feel that way. Just because your counterpart, maybe you're in separation, or your counterpart's going through, you know, something that's keeping them distant from you. You know, if you are in union with your counterpart, or you are together with your counterpart, you know, you can still have these wedges. Okay? It's not just for people in separation. Okay? Like physical separation. All right? But yeah, there's just a lot of karma that's coming up that needs to be cleared right now in these connections. And there's a lot of doubt, too. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of confusion still within the connections. It's like, well, I don't even know if this is what I want. Some of you are like, I don't know if I even want my counterpart anymore. Right? And I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Some of you, this is bringing up a lot of emotion within the connection. There's a lot of emotion coming up. But there's still this uncertainty. There's still this inability to speak one's truth and to see the truth as it is, and to release the toxicity that is built up, right? Because of all of this. Some of you are still in deceit. Some of you are still in illusion about your connection. Some of you have lost sight about what the connection means. Some of you feel like, you know, some of you feel just so defeated by the entire thing. And I'm going to wrap this up because my daughter just woke up from her nap. So let's get this going. So messages from counterparts here. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, don't give up on yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Still some illusion coming in, though. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. 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 Yeah, definitely. You can't. We know. Eventually, yeah. If it's meant to be, yep. All right, messages and advice from source. Let's see here. Yes, that's exactly it. Right here. Boom. Boom. How fast do you bounce back? How strong are you? Okay? How strong are you? To defeat your inner demons, you got to be pretty strong, okay? That's the whole point anyway. All right, but you can't give up your power here, okay? But we have got to raise the vibration, guys. You get out of this fear cycle. Stop watching the news. Stop watching the news. I'm telling you right now, the most low vibrational thing you can do is watch the news. Don't even touch it. Don't think about it. Just stop. Some of you, I have this feeling, some of you are addicted to the news. I just got this feeling that I needed to tell you, stop. Stop right now. Stop watching it on YouTube. Stop going to the channels itself. Turn off your TV. Just turn it off. Okay? I'm telling you right now, it's going to keep you in a low vibration. You can't keep perpetuating that cycle. Something is feeding off of this fear and this hatred energy, guys. Don't let it feed off of you, okay? All right? But yeah, I mean, there's new beginnings coming, guys. No matter what happens, there's going to be an implosion. There's going to be a new beginning, but you can't partake in the fear, okay? You just can't. Stop. Just stop. Bring love into the situation. Send love out there. You know, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of just everything going on that's negative right now. The best thing you can do is send good vibes. Send love. Send positivity. Forgiveness, okay? Fear and hatred, they don't do anything. They don't do anything, okay? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.